Hey guys, so in this video, it's one of the very first video of the lecture. So what we are going to do is we're going to be creating a logo, and you'll be wondering what type of logo are we going to be creating. So what we're going to be creating is something like say to be honest, even I don't know. So I believe that a lot of people when they use the particular app, they be gonna create something on the spontaneous basis. So I'm gonna go on Google. I'm gonna write random word, and I think that would be the best way to go. And let's see what type of logo are we going to create. Even I'm not sure, just to make sure that we are spontaneous and I'm not planned it in advance. Let's see, generate a word or so. Hope this works. If it is supposed to work, I hope. Yeah. Okay, freshman. Okay, bargain, freshman bargain. I don't know what does that is, but that sounds nice. So as you can see, I'm on canva.com, and this is a place where you can find everything. To be honest, it's my go-to place to create any digital artwork, right? So what you have to do is go to canva.com. Let me just go to incognito if that allows me here. Yeah, go to canva.com, and this is the landing page you'll be visited with. Okay, so what you have to do is just literally click on login, and click on login with Google, or and if not, you can sign up with Google, and it'll actually take your Google ID and it'll automatically sign you in, right? That's pretty easy process, and I'm pretty sure everybody of you can do that, right? So we came here to this particular homepage. After logging in, you will be received here. So there are a lot of things. As you can see, here is a logo, here's a poster you can create, here's a text or wallpaper, resume, a lot of things. Literally it just goes on, and it really does go on and on. Even you can create videos nowadays, so it's pretty awesome app. So what we're going to do is create a logo. As I told you, freshman bargain, whatever its name was. Let us make sure we don't forget the name, right? Let's just freshman bargain, that was the name, right? So let's, it kind of feels like I don't know, let's see what type of vibe we get from it, right? uh, let's see, create a random word. Surgeon means it's a hospital, like let's assume that's a hospital. So I don't know what type of thing it is, but yeah, it feels like we're dealing with a hospital now. Okay, so I'm going to click on here. There are a lot of features, as you can see. I know I'm rushing a bit too fast, I'm sorry for that. So let's go one by one. You were welcomed here, right? So what I did in the beginning, there were a lot of template that I could have just used. Any one of them I could have just literally clicked, and I'll be teleported that that be uploaded here. But you can even upload your data. You can upload photos, rather you cannot, but yeah, there are a lot of free photos that you can use. A very good feature, I believe. Elements, what do you think? There's a difference between elements and photos. Is I believe that it's kind of like a sticker, which have some PNG applied to it and a lot of different things. Text, that's what I used in the beginning. If you noticed, I literally just came here to the text section, add a heading. There are three types of things that you can actually do. Add a heading with a normal, of course, heading, subheading, and a bit of body text. I prefer this, and well, you can actually take any of these things unless they're paid. So yeah, there you go. A lot of different style. Let me just click on this. If you like coffee, please, and I just copy the text and control A whole, control V, freshman bargain. Now here it is, right? I hope it's not getting a bit overwhelming. I think I'm going a bit too fast. Let me just go a bit slow. Okay, so we're dealing with the hospital right now. Okay, so let me just click here in the photo section. Let me just click, say, hospital. Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I hope if I can spell it correctly. It's a freshman bargain. It's a surgeon slash hospital. Let's see. This photo seems cool to me, I guess. So I'm gonna literally click. I literally clicked here, and it got teleported here, or rather, it got as turned out as a usable material. So I don't really think I can use it that way. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna. I have a very neat trick here. So I'm hoping that you guys can understand this. So when you start a project, the default background is white color, right? So if we change it to black, and you'll in a minute you'll understand why I did that. You change the main background into white, or rather black. Put your image whatever you wanted, And just imagine, if I can just do one thing here. Wait a minute, why I'm not able to do that? Anyways, there's a particular option. uh, Sorry for the delay, I guess there was a bit error in the recording. Anyways, so I was here, I've clicked on the particular image. I'm going to click this particular icon. If you can see it, when you hover over it, it says a transparency. I'm going to click on it. It's already 100 by default, that's why you can see the whole image. I'm going to drag it a bit low, and as you can see, it feels like a bit okay. You're going to give it a little, you kind of dim it the brightness, but I think this looks kind of better. I can control it way better. It kind of gives you the tilt that it has, um logo of a, okay. You can, that's just pretty random thing I did here. You know what actually will make it better? If I can just go to the element section and drag some real doctors out of here. Literally clicked here and it's here. Like it's damn easy, believe me. We can come here, uh, and to be honest, it's it mostly depends on your creativity. You can literally work around with a lot of things at simultaneously. I'm clicking on this text, I'm clicking on this icon, clicking on this icon, or rather I should say sticker, and I can change all the colors of it. Every color I can literally just toggle around with as much as I want, but for the time being I'm going to be making it stay wherever it is. Okay. I think if the freshman bargain, whatever, that's pretty weird name, but anyways, if it were in front of that particular person, or rather a sticker, it would be looking a bit better, right? So I can do two things. Either I can just click on the sticker and click on position and make it go backward. You see, it went backward, right? Or I could have just click on it and click on the freshman and then make it go forward or backward. Rather, again, go to the position and bring it forward. But hence it's in the front, it cannot go more front than this, if that makes sense, right? So this is a particular thing that we'll be able to create. You can also minimize or rather drag it, and it'll automatically takes the shape of whatever you have fitted it, right? If that makes sense, I hope it does. Right, this is something that I believe it's a decent thing. Let's just actually change the name. I really don't believe that's some kind of good thing, but you know what, let's click on doctor synonym. If I can type correctly, right? Doctor synonym is medical practitioner, surgeon, doc doc doc. Let me just write doc, doctor doc. I don't know what that is. That doesn't even make sense, but yeah, who knows? That sounds silly to me, but yeah, what I usually do whenever there's a less text compared to the like, as you can see, I don't know what to call it, but a container, right? If it's more than that, I try to squeeze the container according to the size, which you'll understand why. So when I just drag it around, I can literally go to the middle and it'll give me the best option of keeping it in the middle, and I think that's one of the good things about it. I'm going to drag it a bit up, or more like, because at the end of the day it's a logo, I'm going to make it full-fledged logo. Yeah, here it is. I'm going to put it a bit here, put this little guy here, right? And to be honest, the main thing about any digital artwork is the creativity behind it. Once you understand how everything or other tools work, it's about how you, or how much creative you can be, right? So let me just say, add some text here, right? Simple text. So anything, there are a lot of templates for text as well, so it's way easier for you to do so. Add text. Let me just take the sparkle one. I don't know why, but it feels good to me. I literally clicked it, and in couple of seconds it was here, right? Let me see what I have to write here. Help the COVID warriors, I guess, if that. I don't know, help the doc. I don't know. I don't even know, like, I don't know, service first, anything which feels good, or more like nation first. I don't know. Help. I don't know. Help the, and we just put it here. Use this particular three text here. Click on position. Make them go backward. Right. It feels a bit nice here. Now, one more thing. Another trick is coming up your sleeve. I'm gonna click on it, right? Nothing happens. Now, on my computer, on my keyboard, I'm gonna press Control plus D, right? Click on it, and it literally duplicates it, right? So it's quite handy if you have certain thing. If you wanna get duplicated, instead of creating another file and doing all of the same properties in that as well, you can just create one file and then Control D, and then it'll actually, of course, get duplicated. So it's quite easy. So keep that in mind, it'll help you in the long run. Help the COVID warriors. I have absolutely no idea when did I change the color, but okay, it was good, I guess. It looks decent, I believe. I might have pressed a key here or there. I'm gonna scroll it down. You see, of course, I can either just use the container to drag the size down, or I can literally go here, select all the text, and then choose the font size, right? Help the COVID warriors. I guess this looks just nice, and minimize it so that it fits it. Or more like I've dragged those guys down here. Help the doctors, right, or something like that. And here we go. Yeah, this looks, I don't know, from my eyes, I'm not really sure. It does look good. Maybe for a normal person it might be too much in a particular image. What do you think? Maybe we can do this, or more like we can just delete the help me, rather help them. And one more thing, let me just give you one more insight. You're like, okay, but how do you, like, there's a groupism, right? There's a thing that called group, and which is pretty helpful. So you see, my main thing is not Dr. Doc here. The main element of the whole logo is not Dr. Doc, it's Dr. Doc plus the COVID warriors. I want this whole part which contains both of those things to be in the center, but currently only Dr. Doc is in the center, right? That's good, but we want the whole combination and the middle of them to be in the middle, if that makes sense. I hope so. So what I'm going to do to group them, right? Even if you don't understand what I wanted to tell you, you'll understand what grouping is, right? It's helpful. So there are two things. You can just click the left button of your mouse and capture them, which is bit okay if you don't have much elements on your screen. But when you have too much elements on your screen, or anything is correlating or coming in between, it can get kind of messy, right? So what I prefer is click on any element that you want, any one of those elements, and then continuously press shift button, and then click on the other thing you want. So they are grouped now, right? So rather, they're not grouped right now, but they're both selected at the same time, right? So any changes you apply will apply to both of them. I hope so. So let me see. Yeah, so as you can see, there are three icons, right? And you can see the word group here. Let me create a group, and now they're literally one thing, like they're one and the same thing. They're like kind of like an object, and now this whole thing is in the center of the whole image. We can drag it down, and both of them will get dragged down or get shortened in font size together. So it kind of does look good, to be honest, in my eyes. Dr. Doc, I don't even know what that makes sense of, but yeah, it does kind of look good. Let me just bring it in the middle, and yeah, here we go. I guess let me just put it on your we kind of lost the touch when we tried to put it on the full screen, but no, don't worry, it's fine. I kind of get it. There was some recording issues anyway. So what I'm going to do is just it kind of feels like it's kind of complete. There are a lot of things you can do. Let me just try one more thing. Try to get some more elements if possible. Let's say call button, right? Let's make sure it's something you can call to. Of course, one more thing, as you can see here, when I'm clicking on it, when I'm hovering over it, it says pro here. Get this image, or by opting for Canva Pro and their subscription services. So of course, not everything is free, but most things are, and a certain amount of them are paid things so that they can earn money if you really want to use them. I would love to use that, but it's paid. So let me go for something which is nice and it's free for use. Yeah, that looks cool to me. Let me just drag it down. Before that, let me color it. Color white, I guess. No, it doesn't look good. Apparently, I was wrong in the choosing, but um, yeah, this is more than enough, to be honest. I guess ringing bells. You know what? I have a way better option. Just freaking mail me, bro. Mail me. Let me just, and it kind of gives you a lot of options for styling it. As you can see, I can literally, when I'm literally dragging it, it is giving me a box here, as you could have seen. Wait a minute, you should be able to see it. Yes, here you can see a whole box which is help you in putting things in perspective, or things in perspective. Yeah, that actually makes sense, to be honest. I never thought so. Anyways, here is your message button. Click on it. Yeah, if that feels good to you, you can even use that. I guess I'm probably not going to use it. I was thinking that it was good, but maybe just call call more doctors here, if I can spell it correctly. As I told you, you can literally go to elements and click on the search button and search for your favorite thing, or not favorite thing, but yeah, for whatever you want. And yeah, wow, this looks cool. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say about that, but let's make this guy a bit. Let him come here. Let this guy bro be here. Let them kind of be like a trio. That, if that makes sense. Hey, let me just put this guy here a little bit. Don't want to offend anybody, but right, yeah. Yeah, as you can see, I'm aligning with the left image with the right image, and the center image is being at the top, right? I kind of feel like it's looking kind of good, to be honest, right? And let me just increase its size. Yeah, that looks awesome. Yeah, there's that. I guess you can even download it. So now, of course, the download part, let me just go up here. Before that, there's an option called file. You can do a lot of things here: show margins, show guides, show rulers, and anything which will help you to make this app, or rather the aligning, better. But what I'm going to do is going to click here, freshman bargain, rename it. It's my thing. You don't need to talk to doc, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, here we go. Now I'm going to click on download. Now it gives me options to download, right? But as you can see, not much thing is available. These things can be changed, but you will have to require the pro version for it. But it's fine, of course, you've already created your required field. You don't need anything else, right? So choose the type of image you want to download. I use PNG as it's suggested, high quality image, so it's fine, right? It doesn't matter. Click on download, and in no time it should begin the download. Here we are. Yeah, it has begun the download. I'm gonna go to my place, learning courses, Canva course mastery, right? This is the app. Let me just put it, click on projects, right? Let's say projects, and name it 1. Yeah, how about that? And it is logo. 1 is logo. So that was it, I guess, right? So to be honest, there are a lot of things that I haven't told you, but in all of those courses, or rather the lectures we are going to have, I'm pretty sure I'm going to cover most things that Canva has to offer. We're going to be uploading images, we're going to be using uploaded images, we're going to be even using different websites, a couple of them say remove.bg for removing the background, and different things. So please stay tuned and continue watching. So going to see you in the next one. Bye.